So let's go to our news this week. Facebook Connect took place on Wednesday, and the company made some significant announcements, which I think are going to be incredibly impactful. The anticipated announcement of the Quest 2 was beyond what I could have thought it would be. Not only have they made the sound, the images, and the battery life better, they've made it lighter and more comfortable, and they've cut the price by $100. So now you can get into VR, and the Quest, you just put it on and you're in VR for $300. So I think that's going to be impactful. They made other announcements. The other one that blew me away, which I did not see coming, was the announcement of Aria smart glasses designed by Ray-Ban. And they showed a lot of video of these glasses, what it looks like inside the glass, people wearing them. They look a lot like other AR glasses we've seen, kind of stylish, but with fat wings. And it isn't clear what its relationship to your smartphone is. So a lot to learn about it. But then they said next year, which is, in my line of work, that's tomorrow.
Yeah. Well, they have been working on it for a while, so.
Oh yeah, but they've done a good job of keeping it pretty quiet, or at least out of the news. And then they filled in the blanks on a lot of software announcements. The success of their app store, more AAA titles coming to the platform, better integration with outside tools like Messenger, which we've been asking for a long time, right? You have to have something that connects you with the real world, and certainly Messenger is a step in that direction. They also introduced audio teams that allows you to have an open audio connection with somebody else who's in VR and could be somewhere else completely, playing the same game, playing another game. They made three or four enterprise announcements, and several announcements around education. The fact that you now have basically doubled the resolution, suddenly you can read a browser inside of VR. And that is so critical to enterprise applications and training and education, because text is still, with these advanced screens in virtual reality, we still need text in the same way that we need voice.
Yeah, you touched on, like, as you're going through this, I think the most impactful part of all those announcements, of which there's a lot of impact, is the fact that the Quest 2, which is a really smart successor to the first one, has a much higher resolution screen at an extraordinarily low consumer price point. So it starts to marry these two needs, right? It's got to be very low cost to find a wide audience, and you've got to defeat this problem of people that are not in our industry that understand why it's so low res. And you're taking these displays and you're putting them really close to your face. And they talk about, like, they use words like, when you put mom and dad in it, they're like, it's cool, but it's like, it's kind of fuzzy. And why do I see it? Like,
why is it a cartoon?
Right. Why is everything a cartoon, right? So the fact that they made real effort into trying to defeat that problem is massively significant. And it's going to be super important as people start to put this on and go, oh, wow, like, I could watch, like, traditional media in this. I could do things I used to do on a TV in this world now. And that's a huge step forward, right? To kind of open and broaden the market for this kind of stuff. So that's, to me, yes, it's really great that it's a second-gen device and a lot of the things they cleaned up and made better. But the fact that they put real energy into figuring out it needs to be higher resolution and better display tech, and they put real dollars and effort and R&D into that, is a big deal.
Yeah, what struck me listening to it is, if I were at another XR company, I would be thinking, fuck, because they're going to compete everywhere, on every level, with all of their resources. And they will fail in some places, and they will succeed greatly by daring greatly, connected to our conversation, from doing this. So, I'm so concerned about Facebook and Zuckerberg's decisions regarding privacy and politics, and why the idea that they are deciding the election on their whims is deeply, deeply disturbing. And I don't know why Zuck would want to be in that position. Who the heck wants to be in that position? And I think it's really, really damaging them.